Now, on to international news making today's headlines. Starting with the shitholes. In an unfortunate turn of events, an Air Nigeria flight headed for the town of Skegness in the United Kingdom was forced to make an emergency landing at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos, Nigeria, after the cabin door allegedly malfunctioned and flew open at 35,000 feet. A spokesman at Air Nigeria responded to requests for comments by criticizing the plane maker's flawed design and long wait times at customer call services call centers, stating, quote, "No one has time to be on hold for more than 30 minutes while the plane falls out of the sky, and we are tired of being advised to try turning the plane off and then on again in order to fix the problem." However, speaking to a number of passengers who were on board the flight, they state that the incident had nothing to do with the alleged design flaws. Instead, they insist that the fault lies solely with the flight attendants who deliberately opened the cabin door to throw out the trash because, quote, "British airport service charges are getting out of control." That was our correspondent reporting live from Lagos, Nigeria. We are getting reports.
Dude, are you busy?
Dude,
the security guard won't let me in, man.
Again?
Again.
Can we go and eat this water? Can we go? Oh. Thank you, Teddy, for tonight's weather report. It seems like it's going to be a hot one in Alabama this week. Now, moving on to a much darker subject. As every righteous white American out there is aware, the blackity blacks have decided, in their own words, enough is enough. And all of an audacious sudden, they have decided that they deserve to be treated equally to God's chosen white people and be afforded the same white God-given rights that we great white Americans enjoy. Now, we here at the globally respected Fox News, and that's Fox with a K, believe, and rightly so, that the values and the virtues of our great republic deserve to be defended.
I couldn't agree with you more, Jamie. However, Fox with the K has been unfairly targeted by the radical left, and we have been labeled as a network that pushes racist right-wing propaganda. Absurd indeed. Fox with the K has been accused of not having diversity, not hiring black people, and engaging in discriminatory practices, including not giving blacks such as myself shows on this network. Jamie, what are your thoughts about these absurd claims?
Oh, Marcus, I must say, quite honestly, I find this narrative to be quite offensive to me as a minority. Now, Fox with a K has been good to me. They have been kind, they have been warm, and they have been welcoming to me, accepting me as I am. And they have even given me an affectionate nickname instead of calling me by my real name, which of course you know is Jamal. They prefer to call me Jamie.
And likewise, instead of calling me by my long mouthful of a name, Demarcuse, they've given me a more affectionate name of Marcus or Mark.
Oh, Mark.
Isn't that just inclusive?
Talk about inclusive. Demarcuse. Jamie, inclusive indeed. And in that same token, folks, Fox with a K have decided that it is time that we allowed the Negroes into the big house. And by big house, our colored friends, we do not mean the clink. Sorry for getting your hopes up, Tyrone. You will not be getting away from that baby mama drama just yet. But in all seriousness, folks, it is time we got to know our blacker fellow Americans better. And to show just how seriously we have taken the events of the last few months, to show that we hear you, black people. Even when during a Black Lives Matter peaceful protest, you break into a subway and make yourselves a foot long with extra everything, we still hear you. And we hear you as you scream, "I can't breathe," as you choke on the meatballs and marinara sauce. We hear you. And niggas. Tonight we launch our new weekly special, Blackout.
And hosted by myself and Jamie, or Jamal. Every week we get to meet a new black person. We want to introduce white America to only the finest, most positive, and the most upstanding members of the black community.
Absolutely.
And with that said, our first guest will be a man many of you from the great city of New York recognize.
I sure do.
Usually. This man spends most of his time out in public, vigorously campaigning for new business opportunities, if you call them that, for his stable of clients.
What
that he
stable it
manages.
is indeed.
And tonight we sit down with the gentleman of leisure who calls himself Handsome.
Handsome, ladies and gentlemen.
Handsome.